Pete's sake. Hey! Tom!
Yes, you.
Be quiet, will you?
I didn't say anything.
You don't need to.
What did I do?
You're all over that floor.
You think it'll wear out faster?
It disturbs me. Why don't you be still?
Exercise, Dad. I need exercise to properly build my young body.
Why don't you exercise your young muscles in the yard, mowing same?
It's dark.
Find something, or just sit still a few minutes.
How long?
For as long as it takes not to bother me. I'm trying to concentrate.
Me too.
What?
Trying to concentrate?
Well, good luck and best wishes for continued success.
Huh?
Never mind, just concentrate.
I was, until you interrupted me.
I interrupted you.
Yeah! I didn't even know you were in the room.
Oh, I certainly knew you were in the room.
Lousy book, eh, Dad?
It's a good book, a very good book, and I'd like to get back to it.
What's to stop?
You is to stop.
You are to stop, Dad.
Thanks, Mr. Mink. But in this case, you is correct. The you referring to a thing.
Thanks a lot, Dad, but I'm no thing.
I hate to have very much money riding on that point.
Sometimes, Dad, you don't make a lot of sense.
The words fail me.
Yeah?
What are you doing anyway?
Reading?
Good. Don't let me stop that. Miracles continue to rain upon us daily.
Huh?
I just said I don't want to stop you reading.
Glad to hear it. You've been doing a pretty good job up till now.
Are you trying to be smart, son?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
You want me to be smart, don't you? Not that kind of smart.
You want to watch your tongue, son, or we'll go a round or two.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, sir, referring to watch it, not to the round or two. Wait till I grow up.
What's that?
Nothing, sir, nothing.
Just watch it.
I'm watching.
While we're on the subject, what are you reading?
Hot Rod.
I said reading.
Yep.
You mean to tell me there's a book on that junk?
Nope. Don't mean to tell you that, sir. It's a magazine.
Oh.
Don't like magazines, eh?
Not when they're called Hot Rod. You know how I feel about those things.
I got a general idea, but why the wipeout?
The what?
The scratch, the thumbs down, like that.
You mean why don't I like them?
Yeah, like that.
A lot of reasons.
Care to name a couple, Dad? I mean, to help me understand educational and all.
Well, they're not too safe to name one reason enough.
Rods built around here are safer than your car.
Well, now why would you make a stupid statement like that?
Facts, Dad, facts. Bill Polar's Ford is crazy. Man, he could go over a cliff and not get hurt.
Crazy is right. And I believe that part about us going over a cliff, too.
He's never had an accident in his life, Dad. None of the Rodders has. They're a lot safer. Caging support members, rubber padding on all upper members, and weight bearings, Y, V, and A intersections.
What are you talking about?
Safety, like the asbestos pads, the roll bars, the shock-absorbent bumpers.
On hot rods?
Right. Crazy, huh, Dad?
Crazy.
Some of the guys crack 100 on the drag strip. You cracked 100 on the freeway the other day, too.
What? Oh, well, that just happened. I wasn't paying any attention, and then some... Are you being smart again?
No, sir. Crossed my blood pump, sir. Just my young inquiring mind, sir.
They look terrible, too.
Matter of opinion? No.
Either the front end's so high in the sky you can't see over the hood, or it's so low it looks like a vacuum cleaner scraping up the road.
You always told me not to judge things by the way it looks.
Why don't you read something worthwhile?
Well, to me...
I mean really worthwhile, like this book, for instance.
Have you done your homework, Tommy?
I can't see the title.
Better get to it.
What's it say?
It's Da Vinci.
Italian?
Bravo.
That Italian, too?
I admire your perspicacity.
It didn't know I had any.
Why don't you read something like this?
That's a drag, Dad. A real drag.
Back to that again.
I mean, face it, why?
What? Why what?
Why read about someone who's been dead for 100 years?
He's been dead 400 years.
Like Clear. See what I mean? That's even worse.
Look, son, this was a great man, one of the greatest, a genius.
Sounds like Zora.
Zora? Who is Zora? Some Hungarian actress?
Dad, no offense, but Zora's an engine man. Detroit, but great.
An engine. Da Vinci, for your information, designed cars, airplanes, steamships, battleships, and almost anything that you can think of.
I can think of eliminating the high stress of a floater plate. He designed that.
Is that all you think about? Cars?
He thought about them, didn't he?
Yes, but that's not all he thought about. He was a great artist, and he designed
Oh boy, Dad, excuse me. But an artist who designed floater plates, electric springs,
Hello, the creatures. The queen has arrived.
That's a queen?
Terry, do you have to have that thing on so loud?
It's okay, Dad. I turned it down just for you. What are you reading? Hot Rudder. Yuck.
I agree with that at least.
Her taste is in her mouth.
And you, Pops?
Don't call me Pop.
It's such a cute name.
Cute.
Da Vinci? What's that?
You're kidding.
No kid or she, Dad. Just dumb.
You hot rider.
Watch your language.
Terry, I've told you 100 times to stop listening to that terrible stuff.
Mom.
I want you to listen to this new Villalobos concerto. I bet you'll love it.
I'll cover anything you put up, Mom.
What's he talking about? Has he completed his homework?
Why ask me? Have you done your homework?
Mom, do I have to listen to that junk?
Junk? Jeffrey, I want you to speak to your daughter.
I did earlier. Son, look, why don't you take this book and just read a few chapters?
Dad, that's homework stuff.
Did he do his homework? I mean, speak to her about music. Calling Villalobos work junk.
I am trying to talk to our son if everyone would just quiet down a bit. Son, this is not homework stuff.
Now that's how good music sounds. Just listen.
I am.
I mean to this record.
Listening, I'm listening. Who's got a choice?
If you turn off that radio...
I can't. It's part of my homework for tomorrow.
Homework? Why hasn't he done his homework?
Dorothy, let me tell you, for the last time... Where are you going?
Be right back.
What homework?
I don't know.
I'm talking to Terry and you needn't shout.
I do too. I want to be heard.
For cultural development. Modern patterns of cultural development.
Cultural development? Cultural development. Did you hear that?
What?
Man, I almost forgot. The Atlanta 500. It's on. Live.
How many of them?
Now just listen to that passage. Do you hear the depth, the substance, the... Terry, are you listening to me?
Yes, Mom. Great, Mom. Radical.
That's better.
We have another television set somewhere in this house. Why isn't it in here?
Oh dear, there's a seminar on that I just hate to miss. Thank you, dear. I would hate to have missed it. Now you listen to Villalobos.
Man, are these buggies jazzed up. Crazed up, eh, Dad?
Terry, for Pete's sake.
Sorry, Dad, but Mom's got a record up so high.
Wow! What an exciting life.
You're right, son. He had an exciting life, one that can teach us many things.
Well, just in time, I hope. It's Jay Morrison on bass. He's a great lecturer, you know. Fabulous man.
Fabulous.
Man!
That's what I said.
What I'm trying to say, son, is that reading Da Vinci is a way to grow, to get an injection of enthusiasm, to discover adventure.
What a distinguished looking man. I wonder if... Never mind.
What?
You have other qualities, dear.
Other qualities? What's going on in this madhouse? Other from what?
That's all right, dear.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad.
Dad, could you quiet down a bit? I'm trying to listen to the music.
Quiet down, me quiet down.
Just for a little while, then you can bellow again.
Bellow!
Please, dear, not so loud.
Cool it a bit. Eh, Dad?
It's a plot. It's an insidious communist plot to make all of us Americans go around murdering our families. That's exactly what it is.
Yowee! 2 wheels, that's all. 2 wheels.
Now that beard is distinguished. Culture, too. Very distinguished. Jeffrey?
But I'm not going to do it. In spite of every provocation, every right, I am not going to murder my family.
Could you grow a beard, dear?
Absolutely not. Positively not.
It's just as well. You probably wouldn't look distinguished in any case. You haven't got the right face for it.
Hey, Dad, check this out.
I will not. I refuse to check that, whatever it is.
Jeffrey, you should listen to this. He's speaking about communication.
There isn't any such thing.
Not so loud, dear.
That does it. I have had it. I suppose you thought you did it again. Drove me to my room, the garage, the attic, or downtown. Well, no, sir. Not this time. I'm going to sit here and finish reading this book. This book about a great spirit, an adventurer, a pioneer. And you can all love it.
Jeffrey, listen to this. A great left. Check that out. Radical, radical.
Look at that race. Makes a guy want to be great. Quite an inspiration, eh, Dad?
Very, very easy, so they are monitored by a video.